Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the Convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share. I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief. In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant. You may open your eyes.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings! I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name, and I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here? Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
This presence.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
The Nemostoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help, too!
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force? Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
So, it's finally happened, then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down, and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. How are y'all?
I am good. I decided that since I started playing at 9 and I decided to do some Endwalker.
I saw. I went into, because Discord had some updates, and I was like, she's been up since like 8:19.
I figure I'll do a couple more quests and then we could do the anniversary quest together and get the new mount.
Yas.
And then we can get
Well,
started
is
on...
that
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
is that what you were kind of thinking for today? Is just trying to get the T-Rex mount?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. No worries.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. But I'm also down if you want to do story dungeons. I mean, I hate the Endwalker dungeons.
Oh no.
They're
You know,
so intense.
when we did that 85 one together yesterday for the tomes, it wasn't too bad. The tank kind of sucked.
That
but...
one isn't too bad, but after that it gets so much more intense. Like the mechanics get, I wouldn't say they're more complicated, but they are less forgiving.
Gotcha.
So. And then before you know it, I'll be having to do story quests to catch up.
Ooh. Oh, did you not finish Endwalker?
I finished Endwalker. I haven't done any of the post stuff though.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Because
gotcha.
I just was like, no, this is boring.
Well, now we can do it together, and I'm sure Zeb will not say no.
Right.
He might judge us heavily for our continuous failure, though.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be like, about time.
Are you alright? You sound a little congested.
Oh, it's just because I just got up and I've just started speaking this morning.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure you're not catching the plague, because that would make Tia and Luke very sad.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty good.
Not that our feelings matter in the situation, but just want to throw that out there.
Well, I know it would be out of concern, so.
Also, I'm 100% certain that AJ would also be concerned if he got sick.
Yes, that's a pretty solid bet. Alrighty. Bada bum, bum. What the hell is that?
What?
The music change?
Oh, it's because of the anniversary event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the anniversary event is causing an in-game song to play everywhere.
Ooh.
Also, there's totally a person in here named Hermes, and I was asking Luke if he thought our Hermes would be an excellent chief of something rather, and Luke just was like, no, she's an evil queen.
She's an evil queen.
I was like, sorry, Hermes, you would not be a good leader.
That's funny. Is she an evil queen, though?
She's a lazy queen.
I think that's, well, I don't know. That can be worse than evil. Depending. I was like, that's better than evil, right? And then I stopped and I thought about what has happened because of lazy leaders. And I'm like, oh. Interesting. Just reminders for all about the Moogle tomes and Rising. LOL. Were you asking Zeb what he updated the board with?
Yeah.
How do I even check that? Do I go? You have to go all the way.
You can check it through the free company menu from your menu board, or as soon as you log in, you'll see it. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, I'm back.
Let's go to.
We had to force feed Hermes. We have to do it like
Okay?
every couple hours, I think. She's just not eating for whatever reason. So we had to get some kibble, blend it with water, and then we have to just syringe feed her sludge, essentially.
That's no bueno.
She hates it, but she's doing a lot better. Like, she's moving around, she's bright in color, so
That's good.
it's helping. She definitely does not appreciate being force-fed.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Let's see, maybe I have to go to the Crystarium. shit.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby.
Totem and sundry exchange, maybe?
Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say?
Wow.
By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
Yeah, I need a lot more to do that.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
I don't hate that, actually. But the point remains the same, I still don't have enough of those.
It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Oh my god, the return of Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy,
Oh, excuse me,
converting
what?
emotions into tangible
Nothing, just
phenomena,
making comments about the
are
cutscene I'm watching.
Antelekis.
Oh,
That's me! That's me!
it's
An
been so long.
Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, So much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
Oh, no, that's fine. I like the extra on the side. Thank you.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Endwalker. Like me. So... are we the same? Endwalkers?
Yep. It would have actually been better. Oh, no. Just because
Well,
it's
aren't we
tanky.
ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
Interesting. Okay.
I poked the bear.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Endwalker
You
make.
poked the bear?
It would,
I
however,
insulted
make it
Emmett
easier for you
Silk.
to interact with Dynamis.
Why would you
Unlimited though
ever?
its
That
influence
man
may
is an
be,
angel.
This
Because
quality could
I like
prove
it
the
when he
difference
scolds
between
me.
victory
It's funny.
and defeat. You do well not
You
to
did it. You did it
underestimate.
so Daddy Emmett could step on you. That makes sense.
I will never admit such a thing.
Oh dear.
I'll never
I'd forgotten about the poor
admit
fella.
such
You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. We were very fortunate Final Fantasy XIV doesn't allow me to join Emmett's side, because I definitely would have.
Haha! Ooh, 2 more quests and I get the next Aetherite crystal. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. And then I made sure that my item level was high enough that I could do all the Endwalker raids with you.
Good job. I'm proud.
Thanks. I'm kind of just futzing around right now. I don't really know what to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, no worries.
Oh,
No
you know
worries,
what you could do? You could check what things you need to turn in to your free company to level up your crafting things that you've unlocked.
Oh, you know, I could do that, but that sounds awful.
What?
I don't like the crafting
You
stuff.
could literally just buy it and turn it in.
But then I'll plow through my money, and then I have to make stuff to make more money. Ugh, so much work.
I was gonna say, it shouldn't be that expensive to buy the stuff that at your level.
No, but I only have like 2 million.
Oh, I have 26 million if you want some of my money.
Oh my gosh.
I'm happy
That's
to
so
be
much.
your sugar mama in addition to Luke's sugar mama.
Oh man. I mean, you're not wrong. I could do that.
I could even literally buy it for you. You just gotta tell me what it is. Also,
Oh, you know what I could do
oh, go
is
ahead.
I could actually look at what the next step is for me to keep doing my relic weapon.
Oh, we could also do that together too. But we're trying to get the T-Rex thing, so we have to focus.
Okay, let's focus.
I mean, you can go. Well, if you did the is there another job you could do that stuff with?
Like the relic weapon?
Yeah, cause I know we were doing Black Mage and your Paladin together.
Yeah, I just don't know where the starting point would be for like samurai.
Was that a Realm Reborn job or a Heaven's Ward job?
That was neither. That was a Stormblood job.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't help you with that.
So it'd just have to be like,
You'd probably have to look that shit up.
yeah, damn.
What in the world is that thing? It's like a flying alligator.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, that thing's cool. Cutscene. You know, I was thinking about something.
Oh,
What
yeah?
if you knock out Minthara when you're fighting her? Does she still get captured and taken to Act 2 if you do that?
I actually heard that if you do knock her out, that she does stay alive for Act 2.
Okay, cool, because I might try that when I want to recruit her instead of going full evil. Because I really don't want to commit genocide against tieflings, okay?
That's fair.
1 sec.
Entirely fair.
Okay, sorry, Luke was saying something. Hello, I heard somebody ping in. I'm going to guess it's the Mighty Zeb. Knew it.
Hello.
After I unlock the next Aetherite Crystal, which is one more quest, we're gonna get started on Moogle Tome farming, because I want that T-Rex mount, yo!
Where do I have my... Yep, there. Okay. Boom. Oh. Okay.
Man, that thing is so creepy looking compared to its compatriots.
Alright.
I'm secretly hoping that these things are mounts. They look like flying alligators. That's pretty cool.
Be pretty cool for one of the bigger mounts that you can ride with multiple people.
Don't you know? You have to pay for those.
Gross.
They can't just let you have that shit for free.
Why not? Are they got enough of my money?
No, they're never gonna have enough of your money.
Gross. Greedy bastards.
How do you think they buy all their yachts? Because they need a yacht to fit in their yacht to fit in their fishing boat.
Gross. That was disgusting what you just said to me.
Hey, hey, this game is not run by the Russians, okay?
I literally saw a TikTok where somebody like saw this like massive yacht, and somebody had taken out, like in this yacht was another bigger boat, and then that one went over and let out another boat, and I'm like, you fucking serious? Why does there need to be a boat in a boat in a boat? Yeah, see, neither of you have answers.
So, no.
I mean, haven't you ever wanted the boat version of those Alaskan dolls or whatever?
You mean the Russian dolls that have like a big one and then inside
Yeah.
is an increasingly smaller one?
Mm-hmm.
No!
Yeah, I guess those are Russian too. Huh. Dude, the Russians just wanted the reverse for that.
They're just made for it, bro.
Alright, so, real quick. I'm not sure if you have like a time limit or something, Nick, but, do you have any objections for me getting all the minions first, or do you want me to accumulate enough to go straight for the mount?
I have no time limitations today.
In that
So,
case, I'm going to
it
collect...
is dealer's choice.
In that case, I'm going to collect all the minions first. Also, welcome, Meeply. How are you doing? Oh, whoops. I have to type in a sentence. Hang on.
No worries. Thank you, my lord.
Oh my god, it's making me beg him.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on
I'm
me.
missing something.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely
there
suggested
it
a possible course of
is.
action.
I knew I was missing something.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Poor Bobby girls.
I will aid it once it is taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
What? He gets
You
to
were
ride a
wondering why
horse?
Emet-Selch joined the
Jerk.
convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emet-Selch has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
Oh, I forgot. I need to help Zeb spy on us.
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emet-Selch to no end. But Much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
What is it?
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Oh, poor Riedo.
Just so you know, that burp was for me, Ashley to witness.
Fair enough.
If you heard it, you should give it a rating out of 10. I say that was a measly 2.
I would say so. It wasn't anything to write home about at all. Ah.
Meebley says that was a solid 3.
A solid 3. People is very generous.
More generous than me, I gave you a 2.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Hell yeah.
I still have not changed my opinion that that thing needs to be a mount. Oops. Ugh, I have to walk upstairs? Gross. Oh snap, level 90 gunbreaker.
Nice.
Cutscene.
Oh. Ah, boy. Hooray.
What'd you do?
I just did the dishes this morning and the sink is full again already.
That's what happens when you live with a lot of people.
I live with, yeah, I actually live with like 4 people, including myself. Uh, uh,
Okay, these things are kind of cool. Almost looks like a mermaid.
you recognize them? There's some mobs that you've seen before in other places.
I don't. I recognize the unicorns, though.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what I mean. It's like this zone. It's like it's basically saying anything you've ever seen before that looked weird or whatever. It probably came from this zone in the past.
Ew.
Like there's a fate that was up earlier that's not up anymore, so I can't show you. The mobs in that one are all the Ixion horses, basically implying that the Ixion that survived the present day, it basically came from here, and it just survived millions and millions of years by itself.
Dang.
So when, what's his name, Hypotheles was talking earlier about
Hyphodeus is what they've been saying.
I can never pronounce it. All these damn Greek names. Yeah, when he was talking earlier about you, about Emmett Self and his mutual friend, you know who he was talking about, right?
Yeah, my other self, right?
Yes.
I hear horse feet.
Person running to your right.
Oh, it's dog feet. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. That dog is so fast. You're like darting all over the screen.
It just looks fast because, well, I guess it's the same for all the races, but yeah. Because it's so close to the ground.
It's so cute and tiny.
I feel like one of those people that just runs around. It's like photobomb people.
Okay, this griffin has cooler colors than my griffin.
Are you sure?
Yeah! See, my griffin's boring. That is not the correct mount. I meant this one. Yeah, see, the blue is much better.
One second, I'm looking for microphone too. There's so many mounts. I don't know which page it's on.
Oh, is this a different crystal?
Yes.
Okay, I have to go touch it. Be right back.
Copy.
And back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. It was a perilous journey to the kitchen.
Well, I'm glad that you made it there and back safely.
I like that my hat is so big it covers my face. I did it! Alright, meet you in Ulda.
Okay.
Wait, let me just make sure I did this before I leave. Yep, I did. Okay.
Yep. While I was waiting, I decided to work on some more of my Chloe book, so I'm almost done with this dungeon.
Ah, shit.
I'll
Okay.
be there. Yeah.
I also wanted to finish the Chloe book this time.
I can help you finish yours. After this, I only need to get 2 more stamps, so.
I got 3 stamps on mine so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new. There is a level 50 quest called Remembering the Past. I've never seen it before.
Ooh. Is it in Ulda?
That's the other new event one that was released. Me and Cindy told you about it.
I don't remember that conversation. I'll have to do that one next. I'm sorry, the in-game song is like really eerie. I don't know if you know this, Seb, but you're exuding feedback.
So you just talked about the opening song, how creepy it is.
Yeah.
Answers. This is a little bit spoilers, I guess, in a little bit. But once you finish the game or finish the main story, like I can't. You find out more about the song, or like the song makes sense. So that's something to look forward to.
In the story or this quest?
Uh, in the story.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's like a greeting card tree. Ah, man, I have to go back to the quicksand. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Yay! I want to go all the way there.
Oh yeah, did you check that if you won a house or not? Or...
I did not win the house.
Yeah,
Womp
too
womp.
bad. I just noticed there's another house a little down from our FC that just went is empty now. So the next cycle or two, it's also going to go on the market.
Are you gonna try for it?
Oh no, it's too far away.
I'm only interested in Kugain. I hear they're making an update to the housing thing, though. Like, I don't know if they're gonna add, like, another place to have a house. That would be nice. Can't you get one in Ishgard now?
I have no idea.
I also have no idea.
Camp Drybone. Oh my gosh. It's so far away.
You can do it, I believe.
I'm doing it. Actually, while I remember it, I should probably just take that stamp.
Cutscene!
Also, do you remember when you first got to Elpis, how Emmett basically used his abilities to make you like corporeal, like make you non-corporeal, I guess?
Yeah, and then he also made me larger.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but depending on what race you are, the dialogue in that scene changes. Like if you're a Lalafell, then High whatever his name will say like, oh, it's a bit small, don't you think? And if you're Ro, he'll say, well, it's a little big, don't you think? And Emmett's like, it it is what it is.
For me, he just said, "Oh, I see you've made her a little bit bigger. Still on the short side, though."
Hmm. Yeah, it's a little bit changed depending on like what race you are, and it's only like normal, I guess, if you're a human. But if you're any other race, then yeah, they'll mention the size.
They also mentioned that I look like a beast.
Well, yeah,
How dare
you're.
thee? I'm a cute cat lady.
You should also see that other video I made the other day where they did that the music the drone show and fireworks in Japan for the anniversary.
Oh, no, I didn't. I haven't looked at it yet.
They do the answer song like in with the drones. It's pretty neat.
Yay. Wow, that is a very large, impressive bow that that person is wielding. Yay! Are you ready for the coolest mount ever, Nonculus?
Is it the T-Rex or is it the Phoenix?
It's definitely the Phoenix, because I haven't made any progress in the Mogul Tome farming since the last time we played.
Nice.
Because all I've been doing between us playing is Baldur's Gate.
Yup, same. I tried playing after everyone got off last night and I couldn't do it.
Oh, I went to bed. I was like, I need to make sure I go to bed so I can wake up in a timely manner because I was really excited to actually play a different game today. As much as I'm trying to become Asterian's juice box, I also really want the Tyrannosaurus mount.
T-Rexosaurus. Ah. Do you like that attention, Gabe? That's how you making biscuits on my leg.
Aw, kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Sweetheart.
is your cat named Gale?
No. Gabe.
Okay, I was like, ew, why would you have your cat named after that punchable wizard?
Like, because I like that character. I'm kidding. I don't.
Every time he speaks, I just want to push him. Is that terrible?
Hey, what if they named him before the game came out? Then it's just a weird coincidence.
That's true. It's true.
But now
I
everybody
think that's actually
you
a
named your cat
Tales
after that
series.
character. It's like, oh god, what's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you? No, not my cat. My roommate's cat. But he's named after a book character, I guess. I don't know what book. Like she keeps telling me the name of the book, and I go, and I can't commit it to memory. I probably should, but you know, whatever.
I'm just glad Meeply and I are both on team Punch Gale in the face. Someone else was saying that he looks like your typical 80s narcissist.
Yeah. 10,000%. So go to Apuku Fall.
Meeply says, yes, he looks like he got yoinked out of an 80s movie as an antagonist. She's referring to Gale.
Yeah. Where is... Oh. that's my bad. Makes that a lot easier. New Gredonia. New Gredonia. It does kind of crack me up that that Jay is like, I don't want to play an MMO, that's too much of a commitment. And then here we are playing Baldur's Gate that is like, it feels like as long as playing like an MMO. Just random thoughts.
Uh-oh, Meeply redeemed a hydrate, so I have to go get a drink. Actually, no I don't. Luke brought me this yogurt drink. I'm gonna try it right now.
Yogurt drink.
Oops, I'm sorry. I turned off Rocco. I don't like having my raccoon friend show up in Final Fantasy. If you don't know, while I'm streaming, I can put a little pet icon somewhere on the screen. And when Twitch followers redeem their burrito points, they can feed him, give him treats, play games with him. But whenever I play Final Fantasy XIV, I turn it off because I don't want the raccoon to show up in all of my cutscenes.
That's funny.
I also turn him off whenever I play Baldur's Gate too, because there's not really a good place to like keep him.
Where he's not like blocking or interrupting something. I get that.
Yeah. By the way, this yogurt drink is pretty good.
You like it? Okay, cool.
You know, this counter that Momodi's sitting behind is so tall that it barely comes up to her shoulders. I think she's even standing on something.
Yeah, she's on a stool. Like all Lalas are when they're like storefronts. No, noticed that before?
No, honestly. What? You can't giggle and not tell me what happened.
So Baldur's Gate 3 companions were overly horny due to a bug.
Ha!
That this is an apt use of the thing, you know, where they said that wasn't a bug, that was a feature.
That was a feature. Yeah, it's all about how you spin it, really.
Also, apparently, Gale's affection coding was off because every time you gave him magical items, it increased his relationship status with you. And one TikTok person was talking about how that was like a feature because she imagines him getting so high from observing those magical items that he just mistakenly thought that he was in a relationship with you, and didn't think to like say it out loud. And so when you turn him down, it sort of slaps him in the face with reality, like, oh, oops, I never said anything, so that's why she had no idea I was in my own little world.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, that is the best thing. I feel like that should just be canon for why he's obsessed with you if you feed him magical items. Also, Meeply says, what? How is that a bug? I'm dead. That's hilarious. I mean, that makes sense, though, that it was a bug, because Lae'zel wants to bone you immediately after you interrogate that guy.
Like, constantly, like, hey, I know that you're kind of in a relationship, want to have casual sex. I'm like, oh, well. What
My favorite is if you bone somebody, Astarion will make comments on it, and it's really funny when you
Yeah.
talk to him about it.
He's all about the hot goss for sure.
Yeah, it was like, oh, how was your little romp? And then if you tell him that it was amazing, he'll laugh at you and say that he assumed that we would flop around like dead fish until something happens.
Yup. Except with Lae'zel, he was like genuinely surprised that I followed through with it. He was like, what?
Meeply says, if she dies from laughter, I wouldn't know for days. Which is true, because my next opportunity to see her in person is this Saturday. I will say that so far I like being a drow because it makes going to and from the goblin areas super easy. Everyone's just too afraid of you.
It also will help out in the Underdark for obvious reasons. I think just by being a drow, they're like, "Oh yeah, you look like a piece of shit. Come on."
I also like that everyone is surprised I don't worship Loth. My character's response is usually like, we're not all that horrible.
I dig that.
Also, I learned that my warlock's answer, if Asterion is present when Raphael visits, and I give him my warlock answer, it makes him really mad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. He's getting all moody.
So in our 4-man campaign, I have medium approval with Lae'zel and Will. Everybody else is neutral.
This might be old news at this point, but apparently they had addressed the issue with Shadowheart being like hyper resistant to everybody's advances.
Yo,
so
I
apparently
have.
she
Oh,
wasn't
sorry. Go ahead.
supposed to be that. She wasn't supposed to be that difficult to talk to.
I didn't have a hard time in my solo campaign, but I also started playing my solo campaign after they did the second patch, so that
Yeah, it might have been a part of that. Yeah.
But like, she was pretty friendly to me like immediately, even when I was playing before the second patch.
Alrighty.
Also, as a drow, it's a little bit easier to get her to talk about her Shar worshipping, just because, you know, this universe doesn't like drow anyway.
Like drow, or I mean, they're all right with half orc, but I do find it funny that half orc gets kind of the similar treatment.
You know, I picked up a book that talks about the Tabaxi race, and I'm like, man, I want to be a cat person.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe they'll patch it in. Who knows?
You know, I hope that we'll be able to make time to do our Double Dragon campaign.
Today?
No, just in the future. I just
I
just know that whenever Luke and I play together, either you or Peely will spot us playing together and want to join in, and so we'll have to switch. We'll switch campaigns.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm on a boat. Lied, airship.
It's an airboat. Alright, did you want to knock out Chloe book stuff, or are you doing something right now?
I'm still in the cutscene for the anniversary event.
Oh.
Remember I told you I was going to start that while you're doing your dungeon?
Yeah. I finished my dungeon and the anniversary event? How did I do that? Unless I'm wrong.
There's a part 2.
Oh, where is it? I might have missed that.
It should have immediately popped up. Like, you finish talking to the cat lady, and then after you rescue him from, like, the carriage or whatever, You talk to the minstrel and get the second portion of it. And you float. Right now I'm floating on an airship in that one. After this one's finished, I get the mount.
I do not know where that is because I am in Limsa Nomensa. And I didn't see any other quests, but I also wasn't looking very hard, to be honest.
Okay, let me just share this link with you then.
I saw what Nick was doing. He was doing the other quest, the one that me and Cindy had told about. The second one. That
Oh,
did the
you were doing the level 50 quest. Okay, you
Yeah.
need to do the level 15 quest.
Oh. Does that start in Ul'dah?
It does. It's not too far off. It's over by the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You should see it. There's like a tiny cat girl that you talk to.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. No, because I heard Remembering the Past, and I said, oh, well, maybe I'll just hop into that since that's what she's doing. But, anyways. Yikes. Froggy person. Is it called Siblings Rising? Oh, it says 10th anniversary, obviously. Never mind.
Yeah, check out this bird.
So close.
Okay, that was cool. Yay, bird mount. I accidentally declined.
What did you decline?
Oh, the rewards. Yay!
You're like, no.
Now I have a new mount. I'm gonna add it to my favorites. Okay. There's supposed to be a vendor over here. I want stuff. Oh, is this person the vendor? Oh, no. I don't want you. I want to buy stuff. Oh, right here. Ooh. Alright, cool, I did it. Now I can stop streaming and we can get started on fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye,
Let me get out
Meadly.
of it.
Thanks for watching.